Welcome back to Metaculous Decodes. Had a lot going on in my life lately. Changing jobs, neighbors from hell, death in the family, and getting married soon. So I haven't been able to post much, but I just had to make this video after the way the NASCAR championships played out. So let's get right into it. Let's start with the Truck Series. I was looking at Zane Smith to win the championship before the season even started. The reason I was looking at Zane to win was because he was driving the number 38 truck, and the championship race was on the 308th day of the year. What's crazy is when it came to the last race, I noticed Zane is making his 69th start in the series. I know everyone is like, won the championship in his 69th start? Nice. Well, it caught my attention because he is also born on June 9th, 6-9. So, drives number 38, born 6-9, and he wins on the 308th day of the year in his 69th race. And on top of all that, the team's first win was 9 years, 6 months, and 114 months ago. You got a guy born on the 9th of June winning the championship on November 4th. So let's go look at the work. How about that? Here we go. Here's Zane Smith. Look at that. Born on June 9th. Check this out. 69 Truck Series starts. If you click here, you'll notice this season he was driving the number 38 truck. And there you go, the date of the event. Plug that in there and you get 308th day of the year. And then he's driving for Bob Jenkins in Front Row Motorsports. If we look at their first win, well, here's the thing. Team's first win was 9 years, 6 months, 114 months ago. As you can see in the Truck Series, their first win was in 2021. But if we go look into the Cup Series, he's got a longer history here. So, first one was at Talladega here, 5/5/2013. So, including the end date, you get 9 years, 6 months, or 114 months. And he wins on November 4th there. Oh yeah, and we also have the owner's birthday was 38 days ago. So Bob Jenkins born 9/27. Yep, there you go. 38 days after the owner's birthday, his number 38 truck wins the championship. So there you go, there's Zane Smith. Moving on to Ty Gibbs. So Ty Gibbs wins the championship. His birthday is 10 months, 29 days, and his father was born on December 9th. Gibbs' birthday is also 1 month and 1 day ago, and he picks up his 11th win in the Xfinity Series. It was also 7 days, or a span of 1 week and 1 day, from his last win. He picks up his 7th win of the year, and 11th in the series. Ty Gibbs also, in his 50th start, gets his 11th win in the number 54 car, which is significant because it happened on November 5th, the 5th of November. Ty was born October 4th. His father's birthday was 1 month, 4 days away from this championship win. After Ty wins the championship, the next morning, his father, who is also an owner of the team, is found dead. His father's death is 10 months or 29 days, or a span of 1 month and 4 days before his birthday on December 9th. So here we go. Let's go look at that work. Here's Ty Gibbs here. So you can see here, 7th win of the season, 11th win in the series. Here was the last win prior to the championship win, which occurred on October 29th. And there you go, you get 7 days, or if you want to include the end date, you get 1 week and 1 day. Now, you see here, Gibbs has 51 starts, but notice here, one of them was in the 81 car. So, all these other starts are in the 54 car, and he has 1 start in the 81 car, which means his 11th win came in his 50th start in the 54 car. Which is interesting because it was on the 5th of November. So his birthday is October 4th, and you get 1 month and 1 day after his birthday, he gets his 11th win. And it's also 10 months and 29 days away from his next birthday. And if you check out Joe Gibbs Racing here, prior to his death, Coy Gibbs was an owner. Coy Gibbs is Ty Gibbs' father, and he was born on December 9th. Connection to the owner. Then if you plug in the owner's dates, you get 1 month, 4 days, like his son's birthday, October 4th. Remove the 0. And of course then the following day you have the death of Coy Gibbs, which included the end date. You get 129 to match his birthday coding, and a nice little 33 right there. On to the next one. Alright, last up, Cup Series. Now this one is no surprise. I bet on this before the year 2022 even started. Number 22 in the year 22, it just had to be. If that wasn't enough, his last win came 22 days before, and he got his 31st Cup win on the 310th day of the year. Also, Team Penske debuted the number 22 car 611 weeks before. Some other fun angles also. Team Penske won the first race of the year with the number 2 Cindric car, and the last race of 2022 with number 22 Logano. So lots of 2022 codes. I mean, look at some of the history. This was practically foreshadowed. Logano was intentionally wrecked by the number 20 car a few years ago, so we have these iconic photos of the number 20 and number 22 cars colliding. Of course, this year's championship also featured the Final Four, including the number 20, and there was even a brief period of the race where they were racing each other for the championship. So, let's go ahead and look at all the work here. This is the list of NASCAR Cup Series champions. Here, Logano got his second in 2022, driving the number 22 car, just like he was in 2018, so that's 2 in 2022. It was also Logano's 31st win, and it came on November 6th, the 310th day of the year. If we go look at his last win, it came in Vegas, 10/16/2022. And including the end date, you get 22 days as well as 3 weeks and 1 day. Number 22 getting his 31st win. And lastly, we have some Penske history of the number 22 car. So basically for this, we're just going to scroll down and see when the first race the number 22 car was featured in. 2011 Daytona is the debut of the number 22 car. The debut of the number 22 car was 611 weeks before they won the championship with it on the 6th of November. And interesting, the only 2 entries Penske had that year were the number 2 and 22 car. There's probably more stuff to look at with all this, but this is all I really have time for. I really appreciate the support, especially considering I've had to take some time off of this. It's not easy doing all this work on top of everything else in my life. I also need to find time to work on this program, so one day I can provide some analysis or possibly picks using this knowledge and more. It's taken me so much time to reach this point, and there's still so much work to be done, but the progress is really encouraging. Anyways, maybe I will just take it easy and work on this program until I need to make a video on the Super Bowl. Wish I could have done more for the Stanley Cup Finals or the World Series, but there's just too much going on right now. Honestly, I didn't have time to even watch those games, let alone research. Someday, I'll be able to get all of these projects done. Again, really appreciate the support. If you're interested, I also do have a gaming channel on Twitch. Gotta take a break from all the work and have some fun, so feel free to check it out if you're interested. That's all I got for now. I'll see you again around Super Bowl time. God bless.